Our ancestors, they were fighting for very simple things such as clean water, clean air, education, healthcare. Gaming has helped us to take on those efforts.
The economic opportunity that gaming has presented can't be overstated.
With our casino revenue monies, we've turned a near 80% dropout rate to a 100% graduation rate. 600 Indian kids a year with back-to-school supplies. Everything is totally paid for.
We've made very large investments in our entertainment offering.
The property went through some rapid expansion and really upgraded the amenities that we're able to offer. Those are things that draw the attention from a larger geographic reach.
Casino del Sol, world known and famous. The majority of all the revenue goes back to education, social services, creating better lives and jobs for our community members.
The rest of the local economy is influenced, from retail to restaurants.
People come to have a good time. We have concerts going. We've got all kinds of stuff happening. On weekends, 10,000 people, 12,000 people a night here. It's packed.
COVID was a very difficult situation to navigate. It was difficult to even fathom that you're going to shut down. But we made the commitment that whatever we had to do, we had to keep our community safe.
We furloughed the hourly people, but we waited until the unemployment bump from the feds kicked in.
Porch Creek was committed to keeping their employees, so they paid them through the process.
They weren't giving them so many hours, they were paying them for full hours the whole time we were shut down.
And they've continued to pay them all the way through.
All 2,000 kept their benefits during that time. The press kept asking me, how much money are you losing? I said, why don't you ask me about how many lives we're saving?
During the pandemic, we knew we had to empty our pantries. So we went out and fed the community, taking food packages to elders, children who might not have lunch because schools are closed.
We just want to provide for our community. They're pretty much family to us, so we got to take care of them just as we would our employees.
After we emptied our existing pantry, we kept going. For 3 months, we continued to feed the community.
Working on the Native American side, the money gets spent the right way. It gets spent on education, on elder care, on housing. It's very personally rewarding to be part of that process.
Life isn't always perfect and it's not always what you want. My grandmother always told me, don't take the bad too bad or the good too good. What really has came out of this is the fact that we came together to sustain the tribe.
It's been a challenging time, being one of the first casinos in the nation to reopen during COVID and everything.
We worked very diligently to get an opening plan approved.
We put all our plans in place based on what the CDC recommends, screening as you see when you come in, taking your temperature.
The guidance changed every single day.
We went through incredible measures to open safely.
We're very mindful of the situation we're in, constantly adjusting.
It's just being able to adapt. It's a learning experience for sure, but I got a great team to support me. It makes it a lot easier.
When COVID struck, I don't think any operator knew exactly what to do. Our teams came together to give you the safest possible experience.
There was a whole shortage for a while. Quite a bit of vendors reached out to us that, as soon as the COVID hit, they switched gears and started producing masks or hand sanitizers.
Don't wait for a pandemic to get creative about how you service your guests. The consumer's going to expect that long after the virus is gone.
Operations worked hand in glove with the Gaming Commission to ensure the health and safety of our guests.
We've trained our staff. They attest to wellness when they arrive.
It was a dramatic change from what we were doing before, but I think the guests are adapting to that.
Of course, it was slow starting back up, but I think by summer of last year, we hit a stride.
Many businesses struggle. I think when you start looking at a stable economy, tribal casinos have been the most stable of all.
The business is good now. Our guests are asking when large events come back. We can't wait to bring that to them.